Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm back. As you can see, I just restarted the game, and there you go. Campaign. Oh, okay, hang on. Before we go, I might as well also tell my story of Remastered Collection. The sound. This is a game where you kind of need music on, because otherwise, for me, sometimes when I don't have the audio on in certain games, when it comes to music, it feels physically wrong. I can't quite explain it. This is one of those games, so I have the music and cinematic volume as it says at 6%. Game speech is obviously full, and so is SFX. Um, but on to the story of Remastered. So I got to I think it was like the second to last or third to last mission, and this is when the Pride of Higara, well, not the Pride of Higara, but it's the same type of ship, the mothership. Karen Sajet was like knocked out, and you couldn't do anything with it, and you had to protect a fleet, or you had to protect it with a fleet. But the Taidan sent a massive force that always destroy it was the Dark Souls mission of that game basically. And the only way I ever got past it, and unfortunately this is how I ended up beating the game as well, because I just didn't want to deal with that level of difficulty. I tried multiple times, many different strategies before I ended up doing this. I discovered WeMod. By the way, never, ever, ever cheat in multiplayer. It ruins the experience for yourself. It ruins the experience for other people. You will get banned. I do not condone cheating in multiplayer games at all. I want to get that out of the way. But I used WeMod to play the game, to cheat at the single player game. Basically, I did most of the game without cheating. Okay, but I got to that point where it's like, this is the only way I can get through this. This is the only way, and so I ended up doing that, and because I loved the story, absolutely loved the story of Homeworld. Oh my god, is it amazing! But I ended up cheating at, it was either the second to last or third to last mission when you defeat the Titan, and I needed to do it. Okay, so I used WeMod to beat it, and I was like, whoa, this is a hell of a story when I finally did it, because I was able to just destroy them. Uh, and then I ran into a similar problem with Homeworld 2, where I needed to use it again, but again, I got mostly through the game without it. Granted, I played on easy, but still, I don't care about difficulty. That's a whole other discussion. Um, I'm not, how shall I say, I mean this in all, like, positivity, but with some degree of seriousness. I am not a Dark Souls cultist that loves to be punished, if you know what I mean. People who are really into Dark Souls and not casual. I wouldn't exactly call myself casual, or I'm at the higher end of casual, when it comes to gaming. But they love the game for its difficulty, love the game for its strategy that you have to develop when fighting bosses, even basic enemies. Um, and I'm just like, yeah, that's not for me. Like, I would mod Dark Souls to be a bit easier while still having some level of difficulty to it. Like I don't want it easy to the sense that it's too easy and then I'm like, oh, this is not fun for me, because I fall into that trap sometimes with Total War, depending, like the later ones that have Steam mod support, which finding mods for that, because usually what I ended up getting into with that is um, gold mods, where the economies your overall economy increases or is more substantial.
Before leaving, we received this Gaussian transmission.
Attention, Kithid of the North. I am Kagan, of the Kith Gaussian, servant of the mighty Kharak. For generations, you have violated the first commandment of our Creator by entering into space. You seek the stars. Now you invade our lands for the second time. Diplomacy has failed. We can tolerate this no longer. The suffering of this war will be nothing compared to the wrath of Sejuk. Long live the people of Kharak.
I love these cutscenes. They are really good. I love how it looks like it's all painted, but 3D everything. Or it's a specific kind of painting style. I don't know what it is, but other games have done similar things. Okay, you know what? I think this game does something that Ace Combat does, and other games have done this too, where they, and I'll have to be sure about this by upping the setting, but it's they mix the voice acting with the music, which sucks because in my head it's I don't know if you guys hear this, but in my head it's a lot lower in volume than well, that, so then it should be. But, you know, what can I say? I'm gonna figure that out. Beep boop bop.
The Capices Desert refit is underway.
It's a bit
While
louder.
that happens, we need to gather as many resources as possible and reactivate retired units to bolster our fleet. Intelligence indicates Gaussian forces are inbound on our location. We don't have long before they arrive. Rachel, you and the support crew...
I don't... Was there ever, like, a control thing? Controls. Where are the arrow keys? Okay, so... Can I not change them? Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, that's another thing. Like, this was a modern game. This is a modern game. Came out maybe late last decade. Early this decade or something. And the fact game companies still... If I was reviewing this, because, for one, I'm a lefty, you know, so this adds a degree of annoyance and difficulty. Hearts of Iron 4 does this. But to some degree, Hearts of Iron 4 has an easier time with playing with just mouse as opposed to this. I suppose you can do the same thing with this, but there are certain units that kind of require the use of two hands. So, like, I can't... Here it is. Okay. I can't... Like, clicking on it does nothing. And I think there is a way you can do it that isn't, like, hacky or anything. I'm doing that in air quotes. That you can change the key bindings, but that involves going into the files of the game, and I'm like, I don't have the tech savviness to do that. I'm not gonna do that. So, see, if I was reviewing this game, I would do it where, like, all right, so you're gonna lose some points for not being able to change key bindings because what the fuck, you know? So I don't like that. But I'm going to play the game regardless because the game is good enough where I'm not, like, losing my mind
ready. Construction
over...
What do you need?
The storm to the south is growing in intensity and has turned our way.
Proceed to site.
That unit is down. Get it back up and running.
Yep.
Maintenance protocols active.
That's a cruiser, by the way.
Go for Capisi.
Can we... Basic vehicle construction menu. Do we have... That's what I was looking for, the rally point.
Proceed to rally point. Secure location marked.
These are your fighters, basically. There are actual fighter planes as such,
Light
but
attack vehicle online.
you don't use them like you would these. So,
Light attack vehicle in service.
okay, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if this is a glitch in the audio. It feels... It must be, how shall I put this? It must be... Oh, that's nice. It must be the setting, so I'm going to have to change that. Oh yeah, that carrier that escaped betrays us.
Additional groups of contacts detected.
See,
and closing
and then
in.
it's like
Perimeter
normal
turrets engaging enemy
in
units.
this moment.
Keep those Gaussian forces away
So,
from the
so I'm
Khaleesi
just like,
and
God
continue
damn
to gather
it.
resources and units until
You
departure.
know, so
Be
yeah,
advised,
I'm gonna have
Class
to
5 sandstorm detected on approach.
figure that out.
We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna also go work out over after this. Let's change that.
Alert. Sensor post destroyed.
Yep, I don't care. So let's up the sound from 6% to 30%. Hopefully that sounds better. I will scratch my ear. I will return to the game.
Unidentified contact. Designate as hostile.
Because we're gonna need more.
Light attack vehicle online.
A turret is under fire. In effect. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Active. Op ready.
Light attack vehicle in service.
Coordinates confirmed.
Light attack vehicle online.
Guard.
Copy.
That's
Taking
what I
guard
wanted.
position.
So,
Craft destroyed.
I might have mentioned
Support
this
crews are under
before,
attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
but this kind of is the basic general idea of what a tank was originally
The
designed to,
Gaussian
or
attack
thought
will
of to
continue.
be
We require
by
additional forces. We do not have a sufficient number of LAVs.
good old
Collect
Winston
more
Churchill,
CUs
if you
and
know
build
what I
more
mean, you know.
LAVs immediately.
The man with a bulldog face. He really is. So,
Friendly interceptors crossing our airspace.
One moment.
Check your fire.
oh, hey, look. So, essentially, the idea was they would be ships on land controlled by the Navy or something, because the Army, the British Army at the time was not very keen on tanks, and eventually they proved themselves, and the famous Mark
Inbound friendly
1
contacts
through
detected.
5
Possible survivors from Epsilon or nearby
became a
bases.
thing, you
I hope they
know?
make it. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
But the point is, this is more in
Hostile
keeping
light
with that
attack vehicle
original
detected.
idea
Armored vehicle is taking fire.
than...
Allied armor assault vehicles.
And some of these vehicles too. But again, it's...
Be advised.
The idea was much bigger than what they are now. So if you, look up the P-1000 Rot, that is probably the closest we will ever get to a, we'll call it a land ship. That's what they were supposed to be. So...
Armor ready. Move order confirmed.
Hostile strike warning.
Storm front arrival in approximately 7 minutes. Armor, go ahead.
CU site
Armor
exhausted.
en route. Ready for command. Set new heading. Go for armor. Underway.
So there's Rachel. Because Rachel needs to survive. So I do
Hostiles.
Galcian heavy
I do
railgun
kind of
spotted.
apologize.
It will have difficulty targeting our units at short range. Our LAV's inherent speed and quick boost ability will allow them to close on enemy units quickly. Use this to gain the advantage. A second flight of friendly interceptors is passing through. Keep your crosshairs
Yeah,
low.
whatever.
We're clear.
He made me lose
Transferring
my
to
train
your
of
control.
thoughts. Ah!
Acquired.
Firing.
The more we save, the stronger we'll be as we enter the desert.
Reading. New heading set.
I love how they have different colors.
Green line confirmed. Armor ready.
We need to improve unit combat performance. Access engineering to select upgrades. New upgrade options to improve our light attack vehicles are currently available. Recommend improving unit survivability by investing in engineering upgrades.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Light attack vehicle enhancements online.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
I
Op ready. On our way.
love how Rachel here has
Ready. Move order confirmed.
a turret, basically. Turrets are nice. Yes. Yes, die by the hands of my
Hostile strike craft down. Unidentified craft on
rotary
approach.
machine,
Mark the
big
bearing.
fucking rotary machine guns, you know what I
That
mean.
sandstorm is closing on us fast. 5 minutes until stormfront impact.
Yep, I'm aware.
Coordinates confirmed. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. A turret is under fire.
But can you imagine the amount of sweeping these people
Alert,
have to
turret
do
load
at
just
this
went
base?
down.
Oh boy, that would be nuts!
Copy that. We'll send the report
Nuts!
through once it's PC reading.
I was yawning, I'm sorry.
Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Light attack vehicle enhancements online.
Hostile railguns have opened up. Receiving. Zeroing in on target. Confirmed. Railgun sighted. Strike craft destroyed. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Alert. Turret post destroyed. Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed. Reading. Deploy smoke at designated target. Strike copies. Overdrive, push it! Hostile light attack. It's a jet salvage depot. Allied Light Patrol Group. We are inbound on your location. Galcian Sandskimmers in pursuit. Request immediate support.
Order the Allied light attack vehicles to use their quick boost ability to escape the pursuing Galcian.
Full speed!
Stormfront arrival in approximately 3 minutes. We're running out of time.
Is that just
Enemy contacts
glitched?
on the board. On our way. Reading. Coordinates confirmed. Strike craft taking effective
Alright.
fire. Overdrive, push it!
Vehicle boost. Yeah, I use this like, what is this? That's retire. We don't want to do that. And none of these are. You know.
Strike confirmed. Green line confirmed.
A lot of sweeping. Man, you can make like a lot of glass.
2 minutes until that storm hits. Boneyard staff transferring aboard.
Ready.
Boneyard, Capisi. Allied Armor Group on approach. We're under fire and need immediate support.
Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Tracking target. Receiving. Reposition. Target. Readjust. Go for armor. Strike craft destroyed.
Unit secured.
Underway. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Orders! Alert. LAV down. Our way. Copy. Target set.
Those sound like the lasers from Terminator, almost. It's a little
Reporting. Green line
interesting.
confirmed. Op ready. Green line confirmed. Armor, go ahead.
Copy. Target set. Stormfront arrival in 1 minute. All crews, prepare the Capisi to move out.
Hostile range craft destroyed.
Oh.
Eyes open out there.
What? Wait, is this passive ability? When firing enemy strike
Capisi is
class,
ready
ground
for
target is
immediate
slowed
egress.
by
Ground units,
50%
eliminate
for
remaining
30.
Galcian
Well,
forces and
I
prepare
almost.
for
It'd be
departure.
nice if that was 30 seconds. Right.
Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Hostile railguns have opened up. Sensors post is under fire. Receiving. Strike craft taking effective fire. Reading. Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed. Alert. Sensor post lost. Fire. Hostile locked. Hostile strike craft down. Push through. Alert. LAV down. Move out.
And there goes the last one.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
We have a target.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Okay.
Strike craft destroyed.
The nice thing about RTS games like
All
this
Galcian forces have
is
been
I can
eliminated.
check Twitter
Stormfront arrival imminent.
and
Alright. Bring engines to full and move out.
Sony has invested another $1 billion in Epic Games. Has invested one. Oh, wow.
Excess of 300 kilometers per hour.
Copy. Engaging full shutters. Expect impact on my mark in 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Huh. First look for 3022. So the new Modern Warfare 2.
Personal log. Intelligence officer.
I'm
Nathan
assuming
Suggested.
this is the
Expedition
remake,
carrier, Capisi.
not.
Our refit is mostly complete.
Okay, this sounds
We're
so
now
much
headed
better
for
to
open
me.
desert.
To me. But I'm assuming
Several
what I'm
coalition
looking at when
units
it
were
comes
able
to
to
this
link up with
teaser
us
for
and
April
join our
30th,
ranks.
according to rumors.
Galcian
Of course,
forces
it's
are
going
laying
to
siege
be
to
on
our homes.
a PS5,
going
which,
back.
you know, that level of
expedition must
exclusivity
carry
is
on.
really kind of stupid.
It's hard to believe
But,
it's
I
been 4
mean,
years since our satellites detected the Jiraki object.
there won't be any more of that. Call of Duty, I think, is going to stay multi-platform. It's just...
Our planet's sun.
See, what I wish they do with Call of Duty's multiplayer
Source of the new Galcian technology.
is, for one, integrate more of the stuff from previous Call of Duties, like characters or and stuff from previous COD multiplayers. But in all future Call of Duties, just make it Warzone as its multiplayer. Don't just have the individual multiplayer for that, and like, have like game-specific map DLCs and everything. Okay, so game-specific map DLCs that you still can buy for that game, but also have like random free updates for Warzone, which I mean they do free updates for it, but I'm just like, you need more stuff, I suppose. They have a veritable list of characters they can add, and they only add the ones I have literally no care for. You could make Call of Duty Warzone, I shit you not, if you do like hero shooter stuff, I'm not kidding. You could make Call of Duty Warzone into one hell of a hero shooter if you have if you create the modes for it. Like, can you imagine, like, Viktor Reznov, that guy who wanted to be a watchmaker in Call of Duty Finest Hour, Soap McTavish, and hell, any other character fighting in like a hero shooter sort of mode in Call of Duty. So what can I say?
Analyze and provide intelligence on these objects as we move. The carrier Sakala has confirmed they are moving east with significant force and are expected to meet us at these coordinates. East of Cape Wrath, a place known as Hell's Gate.
Hell's Gate? What is Hell's Gate like? Can we summon the Doom Guy? Oh yeah, I periodically will be taking game clips. Oh, that's really cool.
It's an emergency transponder beacon. Could be the Sakala.
The Sakala?
Ahead and search for the Sakala.
Carrier copy.
I don't
Alert. Sandstorm conditions in effect.
remember.
Be advised, Galcian combat patrols may be in the area.
Weapon range system.
As we push forward, keep your eyes open.
Engineering reports the Capisi's primary shunting systems are now online. Power may now be shunted to weapons, armor, repairs, and long-range targeting systems.
And unlike also the mothership of yesteryear, or future, because this is a prequel,
Salvage are ready. Locked down for mobilization.
this, my friend here, can move.
Rachel here. Just when we were getting comfortable.
Be advised, tracking hostiles. Hostile light attack vehicle.
I'm having trouble locking onto enemy units.
Confirm visual.
They're using the dunes to break line of fire and gain a height advantage. Recommend using their own strategy against them. Gain the high ground and use the dunes for cover.
Non-friendly. Hostile range craft
Science
destroyed.
officer responding.
Intel, I'm detecting raw materials nearby that can be used for fleet production.
Get her moving.
Copy that, Rachel. Recommend commencing resource operations.
Some of the raw material here appears to be meteorite. They're abnormally rich in RUs. Reposition.
This resource is extremely rare on Kharak and is used in the fabrication of advanced vehicles. Be advised, RUs will allow armored assault vehicle production.
And move to guard craft. Go for Capisi. Carrier moving. Seal hatches.
Salvage array ready. CUs identified. Proceed to site. Reference your scan reports for density variations.
Oh, well, seems like my friend there's...
Carrier here. PC, go ahead. Position mark, take us out. Go for carrier. New heading, adjust.
Send orders. Proceed to RU site.
I want him to go there.
Armored assault vehicles are designed to suppress smaller, lighter craft. However, ranged munitions can still pierce their hulls.
Here's a reading.
Light assault vehicles can evade ranged fire. Employ them against long-range units.
Just the atmospherics of this is really quite something. It gives almost a semi-spooky impression. It's not that. It's not a horror game by any means.
Check your heat exchange, avoid any fouls out there. You don't want to know who the maintenance queue is. That's a good copy. Starting system.
RU site exhausted.
Carrier copies.
Check the latest from ops first. I sent the details over. Check your screen.
And the banter between, like, Ace Combat kind of does a good job of that too, between random units, like what's happening now and some of the other ones. So
These destroyed units are coalition vehicles. Weathering indicates they've been exposed to the desert for years. Intel, be advised. The beacon signal is getting stronger. We must be getting closer. I've managed to get a bead on the transponder beacon and have narrowed its location to this area.
oh,
There's
right.
still no way to know if it's the Sakala.
I would love models of these.
Rachel, form up with an
Of
escort
Rachel's
and search for the
thing,
source of the coalition signal.
of
Proceed with
that.
caution.
I mean, fucking hell, that'd be
Copy that,
awesome.
Intel. We'll prep our equipment as we go. Acknowledged. Reading you.
Guard position locked in.
Because now I can just tell her to
We're
go.
cleared to move.
Systems ready. On our way.
New course chart.
It's almost Dune-like in its feel to some degree. There can sometimes be some Arabic themes.
Rachel here.
Ah, yes, the widescreening. Who doesn't love widescreening? Ah, there it is.
Intel, I've located the source of the signal. It's an abandoned coalition carrier. It's been here for a while. My team and I are heading inside. Delay salvage operations until we complete a search of the vessel.
Copy that. Rachel's team has begun to investigate the derelict carrier. We're exposed as long as we hold position here. A defensive perimeter must be established in order to protect Rachel and her team.
Dunes are blocking the carrier's access to the derelict. Position mark.
Understood. Smaller craft, you are clear to approach the derelict.
What do you need? Construction units identified. Send orders.
Intel, I found an ID number inside the ship. Sierra Charlie 7208.
Copy. Running it through the computer. Stand by. Rachel, you're aboard the Sajet carrier Ifrit Nabal, part of the Coalition's lost expedition.
Salvage.
This is my brother's ship. My God.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Continuing search, Intel. We'll keep you advised.
Receiving.
Armored assault vehicle fabrication online.
Beacon begin constructing armored assault vehicles as soon as possible.
Oh,
Strike craft destroyed.
Reference your scan.
We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
The Galcian are using hit and run tactics.
Fast attack pattern.
Focusing on their lighter units should cause their slower, heavier units to retreat.
Sightline clear. Returning fire. Enemy railgun eliminated.
all right.
Systems ready. Displace to that CU field. On the move.
Receiving. On our way.
A group of sand skimmers is targeting the Capisi's position.
Officers to remain in.
Shunt power to armor and repairs. Send units to support the Capisi.
Hostile strike craft down.
Go ahead. On our way.
We're ready for orders.
The Galcian have been here already. There's extensive interior damage. I'm detecting a unique signature coming from inside one of the bulkheads. This may be what the Galcian were searching for. Beginning bulkhead deconstruction.
Exhausted.
Strike craft ready. Cleared for move. Tracking armored craft on approach. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Attention. Strike craft taking effective fire. Alert. Friendly taking hostile.
Rachel, more Galcian reinforcements are inbound. Return to the Capisi immediately.
Depleted.
Negative intel. We found a piece of unidentified technology grafted into the carrier's sensor array. Keep us covered while we extract this artifact from the bulkhead.
Roger that. We'll deploy additional units to cover you. You need to hurry.
Understood. Give us 5 minutes. That should be enough time.
Visual unconfirmed. Hostile railguns have opened up.
Ready. New heading set.
This is the captain.
Proceed to rally point. Secure location marked.
Contact! Counter! Move order confirmed. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Tracking hostile. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Galcian ranged units engaging the Capisi.
Red alert. Command.
Shunt power to the weapon range and damage systems to hold them off.
Reading.
Intel, science update. This artifact is composed of the same materials as the orbital fragments recovered 45 years ago, but this is no fragment. Until this moment, we have never seen this technology fully intact and functional. We need to secure it immediately.
Red, copy that, Rachel.
You're taking fire. Hostile designated. Mark bearing.
Armor confirms. Armor moving out.
What do you need? We got an assignment.
The Ifrit and Nabal's crew had it jury-rigged into their sensor array.
Hostiles designated.
Okay, I know what they're doing. I think I can merge it with our systems and greatly enhance our sensor capabilities.
Reading. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Hostile strike.
Rachel, what's your status?
Intel, I figured out the wiring. Should speed us up considerably.
Roger that.
Go, go! Bear down on that railgun.
Oh, boy, I'm out of things to say.
Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed.
Intel, we're almost there. Stand by for our extraction.
Rachel, more Galcian are bound to show up. You need to hurry.
Strike craft.
Copy that.
strike craft taking effective fire.
Hit it!
Op ready. Alert! The PC is in contact. We've got a salvager under fire. Alert! Carrier is taking fire.
Contact. Move.
Enemy railgun firing on friendlies. Ready. Move to intercept. Move order confirmed. Alert. LAV down.
Gun on! Steady fire!
Warning. Carrier hull passing.
Intel, we're ready to move out.
Captain. Rachel, your team cannot be extracted safely until the Galcian has been subdued. Hold your position.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Reading. Keep steady. Watch the arc. Armor, go ahead. Contact on the board.
Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed.
Receiving.
On our way. Ready. Send. Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Construction resources exhausted.
Strike copies. Move order confirmed.
Go for armor. Underway.
Cruiser ready. Move to guard craft. Hostile strike craft down.
Order. Clear out. Hit it.
Cruiser ready. Moving into escort formation.
Well, I won. I usually do a better job of keeping the PC not damaged.
Team is en route. We've extracted the artifact along with the carrier's backup data drive.
Good work, Rachel. I'll have receiving crews standing by.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Stand by to power up the recovered artifact. Initiating sensors modification now.
Sensor efficiency has been greatly increased, and interference from the storm has been filtered out.
Excellent. Contact range increased.
With our sensors now operational, we've detected a hostile cruiser supporting the enemy offensive. Engage and destroy the enemy cruiser.
Holding.
Resources are scattered throughout the area. To collect them efficiently, we need support cruisers deployed alongside our salvagers. Capisi fabrication facilities can now be upgraded to produce support cruisers.
Carrier here.
All right. We can...
PC, go ahead.
Hang on. Where do we go? Okay, we go here. To a degree.
Rachel, Galcian units seem to be using some kind of shared network to communicate with each other.
Abort move.
We might be able to use that to our advantage if I can find a way to hack in. I'll have to analyze their system architecture. Could take a few days.
Roger that.
According to Uberfax, a 13-year-old boy from Florida was arrested for excessive farting in school.
Proximity warning in effect. Hostiles designated.
Rachel, we've located abandoned Coalition railguns, part of the Ifrit Nabal's fleet. They're damaged, but recoverable.
Reading you.
Roger that. We can use our support cruiser's repair beam to bring them back online.
Move for carrier.
To produce more railguns, upgrade the Capisi's fabrication facilities.
Location marked.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, no, we're gonna need those.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Enemy armor on approach. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Calls in effect.
Strike craft taking effective fire.
Repair their critical systems first.
Strike craft destroyed. Listen up. Push her through. Hostile armor eliminated.
Salvage are ready.
You know, I would have loved, like... I think there's a way there's an upgrade for these to be able to repair.
We're clear to proceed.
So...
Ready. Copy. Railgun responding. Ready for
I am not certain, though.
Cleared to move. Let's go. In the rear with the gear. Destination set. Acknowledged. Keeps you alive. New location marked. Guard order confirmed. Range online. Systems start to shut down here on the boards.
Awaiting orders. Reading you.
Okay. Let's just make sure.
Brenner copies.
All systems go, clear out.
If only I could, like, there was like a speed up function.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Enemy contacts on the board. Armored vehicle taking effective fire.
Galcian ranged forces are protecting the cruiser from an elevated vantage point, increasing their effectiveness.
Weapon systems on.
Destroying them before assaulting the cruiser should tip the engagement in our favor.
Online.
If only I had aircraft.
Hostile armor incoming.
Armor ready. Move order confirmed. Systems online. Copy. Displacing now. Armor online. Moving. Eyes open up there. Acknowledged. Board is green. Let's roll.
Brenner copies.
Alright, now that our
Armor copies. We're up and
assault
running.
force is good to go, we can...
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. We've got hostile on scent.
Armor is
Confirm
on.
visual. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Target set. Alert. LAV down. Go ahead. Engage on lock. Enemy armor disabled. Receiving. Strike craft destroyed. Enemy railgun eliminated. Target readjust. Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed. Hit him with a heavy stream of fire. Roger that. Adjusting fire.
Oh yeah, these are those production cruisers. And I blew it up.
Galcian support cruiser destroyed. Remaining enemy units falling back. Enhanced sensors are picking up multiple enemy signatures at the extremity of our range. I've got 2 carrier-class vessels in tow.
The Galcian have located us. We have no choice. We need to keep moving deeper into the open desert. Set course for the Sarathi Basin, Once we arrive, we'll transmit to Sakala our coordinates. Engine crews, stand by to engage maximum power.
It really quite astounds me that people on Twitch can do streams for more than an hour. An hour is about all the time I have to stream most of the time, and you know, I occasionally have done 2-hour streams. I gotta get back into that, but what can I say?
What did you find out here?
I found chicken sandwiches. That's what I found. I should be able to work out easy enough.
The shipwreck was a coalition carrier, last seen 4 years ago. The wreck has been ransacked by Galcian troops looking for something.
Boy, Miranda Cosgrove returning to iCarly.
We have also recovered the encrypted log from the derelict carrier. It belonged to
Jeanette McCurdy was the blonde character. I forget her name.
This is First Officer Jacob Sajet of the carrier Ifrit.
Then there was the IT person. I don't remember what happened to him. It's been so long since I've seen... so long since I've seen that show. God, I remember on Nickelodeon, it was...
The Kalash coordinates correspond to this location.
Man.
Satellite data of 4 years ago.
The end of good television for kids. At least in my view, anyway. But, you know, if other people like what they watch, they like what they watch, and I won't tell them not to watch it, kind of a thing. But really, in the 90s, we had some of the best cartoons ever. Gargoyles was one. There was Magus XLR. When Cartoon Network was actually good, and before Boomerang existed, they had most of the cartoons from Boomerang on Cartoon Network. I watched, like, the Jetsons, reruns of the Jetsons. I watched Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory. There was Magus XLR. Like, they had, like, action stuff.
We have arrived
that
at
was
the
really
general
good!
where the Ifrit Nabal recovered the artifact. Spread out and search the area.
Alright.
We're moving out. Spool up. Still nothing. Adjusting onboard scanners. Just when we were getting comfortable. It's gotta be around here. The signal we picked up was significant.
What are these two arrow things for?
Renner copies.
If
Board
this
screen,
is the one I'm
reposition.
talking about, or thinking about, then...
Intel. We found something.
We found something! What did we find, I wonder?
Are you guys seeing this?
Affirmative.
Commencing scan.
What are we dealing with?
Stand by. Checking the data now. It's some kind of ship. I'm beginning analysis of the main superstructure. Readings show considerable heavy metal deposits. This is definitely the Clash site that Jacob was talking about. Data
Ooh.
confirms the Ifrit seen wreckage strewn across the valley below. I'll need to set up additional scanners to get a clearer picture of exactly what happened here. My preliminary scans are incomplete. I need to place a scanner at this location to get more data. Awaiting orders. Location marked. Deploy scanner.
Go for carrier.
Scanner deployed. Commencing surface scan now. The technology contained here is far more extensive than anything we have gathered to date. It will advance our existing research programs exponentially.
Carrier.
The resources that are visible now can be salvaged, but there are considerably more within the wreck itself. In order to extract them, we need to establish a broader scanner network so I can develop a complete shipbreaking plan. I'm sending the details to the KPC's engineering team. Scan complete. I'll need some time to fully analyze this data.
New course charted.
We need to explore the valley below to identify additional wreckage from the Kalash. Deploy and secure scanners at each wreckage site located. Alert. The storm is producing tornadoes on low-lying areas. Avoid the tornadoes. The sand and debris they spin up chews through light armor. Searching for additional wreckage in the valley ahead could be difficult. If we upgrade our fabrication facilities to produce base runners, they'll help us in our search.
Ready for assignment. Moving out. Go for Capizzi.
Can I build? No, I can't even build a resource scavenger. Fuck me. Well, I'm gonna go because it's pretty much an hour anyway. Basically what I do here, because there's so many resources, I just spend time getting them all and doing all the upgrades and whatnot and building up my forces. Because you will lose stuff to the tornadoes in this game. And then I actually start doing what they want me to do. So that's going to be that. I'm going to go. Have a nice day. Hope you mildly enjoyed it, or at the very least enjoyed the fact you could probably fall asleep to what I'm doing. You know, naps are always good.
Armor online. Guard position
Let's do
locked
that,
in.
of course. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you whenever I do a stream again.